happy Webtoon Wednesday. I'm going to be talking about struggle today. This is a boy love Omegaverse, I believe is what they call it. High school romance, not really comedy, definitely drama. And I think it's kind of a yaoi too, because there are some sex scenes in it, but there's like 2 out of the whole webtoon. This is complete as well, which is really nice. There's 40-ish chapters. Now, our main male character is Ju Hyun, which I'm probably saying wrong. This is Ju Hyun. He is the main male lead, and he is a Omega/Beta. He lives with his elderly grandma and his little sister, but his little sister doesn't technically live with him because she's trying to be an idol. So she actually is going and doing that and trying to make a career out of that. He's in high school. He doesn't really want to be there. He's just trying to finish it out so he can move on with life. Kang is our second male lead. He is also in high school. He is a senior and is from a very prestigious family. He wants to become a doctor, and basically all he does is like study, go to school, go to cram school. This is Kang. He is the alpha and one of the male leads. Kang is a alpha and Ju Hyun is a Omega, right? It's a beta or omega. I honestly have a hard time remembering which one is which. Someone's going to be so mad when they watch this video. But he's not the alpha, okay? But they become friends because Kang actually walks in on a group of boys about to rape Ju Hyun. Like, it doesn't happen, but it's leading in that direction. This actually is kind of like the bad guy of this webtoon. From that point on, Ju Hyun kind of like, I don't want to say clings to Kang, but they definitely become like very close. They start hanging out and studying together. They get to the point where they're in a relationship, and Kang goes into heat, and Ju Hyun wants to help him, right? So that happens. Now, there is kind of like a love triangle. There is a girl who was kind of interested in Ju Hyun, but Kang could tell that she was interested in him. So then he started getting her interested in himself, which is Kang, so she wouldn't be interested in, Ju Hyun. And then the other guy, who's like the bad guy and the villain in this one, also is interested in Ju Hyun. However, he has it would be so much easier if he could just express or say I like you. He never, even as an adult, he never gets to that point where he's just like, I like you. Even if he was just like, I don't know why I like you, but I like you, it actually, to me, I don't want to say it kind of hurt, but I felt bad for him in a way because he didn't know how to just even say that. I know it's weird, and I'm sure people are going to be like, he was an asshole, don't feel bad for him. And he was an asshole, and I get that. But at the same time, I just kind of feel bad for the character that he couldn't even express the fact that he liked someone, if that makes any sense. So there's there's different people who like Ju Hyun, the Omega/Beta, right? And Kang is actually really jealous and getting really suspicious. He thinks that Ju Hyun is actually having an affair with the girl, and he's not. And Ju Hyun finds out he's pregnant, and that he's not really a beta, but an omega. So he can get pregnant. Because, like, if I remember correctly, betas can't get pregnant, but omegas can. I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments, most likely. So he gets pregnant. But when he goes to tell Kang that he's pregnant, Kang, like, hears, I'm having a baby. And instead of him thinking it's Joo-hyun having a baby, he thinks it's the girl having a baby. So he's just kind of fades out and starts not really hearing what Joo-hyun is saying. And all he says is, abort it. And I'm like, it's a webtoon and I'm getting emotional. But this happens like all the time. So Joo-hyun is like hurt because that's their baby, and he was so excited to be pregnant because he just felt like Kang would be such a great father and they would have such a great life together and everything would be, you know, wonderful. And Kang said to abort it, that Kang himself would set up an appointment so the abortion could happen. Now Kang is sitting here thinking it's the girl who needs to get the abortion done. And what happens is Joo-hyun goes through a lot of tragic stuff in his family in a very short amount of time. And I'm not going to say what, that way it leaves the readers some time or like an experience that they can take from it. Because I don't want to say everything that happens, and I'm trying not to. But something bad happens. So Joo-hyun just kind of has this feeling like, I need to go. Like, Kang obviously, you know, doesn't really love me. He doesn't even want to keep our baby, but I want to keep our baby. I want to keep this. This is like my family. Because he doesn't have a mom and a dad, right? He has like his grandma and his sister. So he wants to keep this baby because he feels like he doesn't really have much of a family. So he kind of like runs away. He leaves his cell phone. He just takes all the money that he can and he just leaves without telling anybody. I think he like is done with the school season. Like they already took their final exams, or he just bailed. I'm not 100% sure which one it was, but he leaves. And I mean, Kang even goes to the house and calls the phone and can hear it ringing inside Joo-hyun's house, thinking that Joo-hyun is ignoring him, not knowing he's gone and that he left, like he ran away. So now 7, 8 years pass. Kang has gone to the United States. He's, you know, kind of like lived his own life. He's gone to colleges, done all this stuff, and now he's back because he's trying to intern and become a doctor. However, he imprinted on Joo-hyun, and he didn't know it at the time when they were in high school. I guess he just didn't recognize the signs because he was really young and immature. So because he imprinted on him, he suffers really bad headaches and a lot of physical pain, to the point where he's basically dying because he's not with his imprinted one or his mate. Joo-hyun is fine. Like, aside from the mental and emotional damage that happened, he is fine. He has like his own coffee shop / bakery that he's doing really good. Him and his sister are moving to a new location, so she can also start her, like, keep her career going as like an actress. And by fate, they get to meet each other, and Kang finds out that he's got a daughter, and they start to reconnect and work together, try to do what's best for their child, but Joo-hyun has a real hard time forgiving the pain that Kang put on him. And I will say, compared to a lot of other webtoons, I think Joo-hyun probably lasted like the longest out of most webtoons I've read, where he just like sticks to his guns and is like, I don't like you. Like, you ruined me and you wrecked my life. Like, I haven't been with anybody since you. I don't trust anybody because of you. Like, I have this beautiful, smart daughter because of you, but everything else, like, you ruined. So it's a long, slow process of Kang kind of wooing Joo-hyun again and trying to convince him that he is a good guy, that if he knew it was him who was pregnant and it was his baby, like, he would want to keep it. It's a really good webtoon. I had cried. If you're into this kind of stuff, I would definitely say give it a try. Like, if you're into, like, what is it? Like, Love is an Illusion, I believe is what it's called. If you like that, you would like this one. It's good. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.